Is this thing on? Hello to you. The season few. You know what we came here to do, and if you don't, let me tell you, man. RPG style character progression, fantasy sports style betting, and the most electrifying four corners known to mankind. That's right, baby. Pro wrestling. Tonight we have a very special pay-per-view for you. FASTLANE to WrestleMania. Whichever lane you're in, believe me when I say you better get in the comment section and support your troops. Red Lion, Black Scorpion, Green Goat, White Mermaid, all respectable planets. Jesus Cage, the champion, the solo season Universal Champion, Interplanetary Champion Johnny Blue, and of course, your tag team champions Jay Savage, Max, and don't you dare forget Lord Briggs, the UFO, unidentified flying object. You get a 100% boost to all aerial stats. But right now, before we review how the belts work, it looks like Jay Savage is getting in the ring right here, right now. Maybe he's going to explain why he attacked Weapon X at his home. Very disrespectful and deceitful things going on from Jay Savage lately. Walks out of the ring, but is okay with walking right up to that man at his own home. Let's see where he goes with this. What? What's going on there? Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Jay Savage, his mic is not working. It is. He's having trouble with his mic. What's going on? Someone in the back is making a mistake. He's trying to get Jay Savage trying to get the crowd to calm down here. Still nothing out of his audio. Mine is okay. Is our audio okay? Somebody check the out. We always have problems with our audio. Jay Savage having massive problems inside the ring right now. Is it? It is, ladies and gentlemen, it is. The microphone. No, it's not. No, it's something wrong in the back. It seems somebody in the back is messing with the audio, and Jay Savage goes ahead and just decides to give the crowd what they want, and that's for him to walk off again. It looks like Jay Savage was not allowed to even speak his truth, or was it just a simple mistake? Who's to blame? Starting this FASTLANE pay-per-view with an absolute question mark. Jay Savage trying to get himself on the map, of course. I don't know. That was weird. I hope we get an explanation for that later tonight. But let me explain this match to you. Let me explain. Or
the following contest
let her explain.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the World's Grand Prix Championship.
That's right. Championship on the line tonight. That rhymed. I'm not a rapper. They're coming to the ring right now. You can't help yourself. Johnny Blue and Sugar. You can look them up right now on YouTube. Get that new song. And it looks like that Interplanetary Championship has created its final form for the Interplanetary Champion Johnny Blue. That's right, the belt actually shapes itself to the talent it surrounds based on what planet he's from and what kind of style he has. If you've seen the J-Wall Interplanetary belt, you'd see the burn it down with the fire emojis, Red Lion Planet. And right now you see that white mermaid with those tints of blue. Of course, what are you going to do when the Johnny Blue powerbomb, the House of Blues, bottom floor, man, sending you to the basement? It's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. But, of course, Jibba the Gent has beat Johnny Blue before. And on another note, Johnny Blue hasn't won a Royal Rumble. Jibba the Gent has. Jibba the Gent hasn't won the Interplanetary title. Johnny Blue has. And speaking of Jibba the Gent, new entrance music. That's right. Spelt Jibba the Gent on YouTube. Get yourself on over there right now. Hit like. Tell them Solo Caesar sent ya. Give you 5 points. And if you don't know, again, the Royal Rumble, you got to go back on those episodes. Jibba the Gent going to battle. It was really cinematic. It was really cool to see Jibba the Gent take on all those competitors, and he got Pistol Pete out. He knocked a good guy out of the ring, and Pistol Pete had just got done doing a gorilla body press to show off how strong he actually is. So let's just say Jibba the Gent showed how strong he was when he tapped out the champion with a crossface torture rack. But of course, the champion adapts, comes back. Let's see what happens tonight. The trilogy, the absolute perfect end to a rivalry. Will we see a new champion tonight?
Introducing the challenger
in Jibba the Gent
from Vermont, weighing in at 210
Reva says no.
pounds, gentlemen, JT.
You can also bet in the comment section right now. 5 points. Who you got, Jibba the Gent or Johnny Blue? Who you got? Who you got? Hit the comment section. Hit the comment section. Reeves refuses to vote for anybody but herself. That is also something you can do, but of course, that's how you miss out on points. That's why Reeves she's not in the runnings right now because of exactly reasons. She got in the comment section very smoothly, talking a little bit of trash to Weapon X. I thought it was very clever. She said you throw like a girl, and it ended up being pretty funny because I went back and looked at it. Jay Savage was throwing Weapon X all over the place, but that one throw was quite epic. Off of the Titantron, that's right. Jay Savage trying to make a deal with Donald Trump. Trump didn't even... How is Jay Savage so bad that Trump can't deal with him? It's crazy. Attacking a man at his home, running away. The treachery continues tonight. Jay Savage trying to come out and open the show with a promo. Unable to. But in the ring right now, Interplanetary Champion on top of his game. Johnny Blue throwing right hands to the gut to start this entire match off, and Jibba the Gent feels the pain. But he's up to his feet quickly. These guys are wrestling. Jockeying for position. Body lock suplex. It's looking good. Johnny Blue's going to have to do more damage than that. Everyone knows Jibba the Gent is a absolute rough and tough. Oh, leg kick. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he can't stand up anymore. He's holding the leg. Oh, goodness gracious. Indian Deathlock. Variation of an Indian Deathlock we haven't seen from anyone for quite some time. And Jibba gets over the pain, able to use that ab strength. And look at the combination. The combination brings the big man down to his knees, and he puts him on his back. The champion has to roll out for a short reprieve. And he comes right back at Jibba with a very nice backbreaker. Jibba the Gent, unfortunately, got caught up with the crowd. But you can't be mad at him for that, man. You got to give the season few what they came here for. That's a great show. Oh, and Jibba the Gent catching an arm drag. Now he's rolling out of the ring for a short reprieve. Jibba the Gent also getting back in the ring and giving himself a bit of an offense. It looks like Johnny Blue didn't learn from Jibba's mistake, taunting to the crowd. Jibba still on top of this and using a move we've seen him use a lot before. The double leg takedown, getting the big man down, doing some damage. Will Jibba be able to lock in that torture rack later on tonight? Will it be that crossface, that amazing submission maneuver, the crossface torture rack? Or will it be the Jibba jabs? Or will it be some other form of carnage? Jibba the Gent, not one to, oh my God, what is going on with these Russian leg sweeps right now? What is Jibba doing? He's exhausted, the big man. He can't quite pick him up and slam him. So he's using the move. That's crazy. The Russian leg sweep. Jibba the Gent not caring at all. He says, this is how I'm going to win. It looks like Johnny Blue doesn't know how to counter the Russian leg sweep. He can counter that overhand right and actually does his own variation of a double leg takedown. I'm not going to quite call that a spear. It was a very good double leg takedown. I think just a stiff double leg takedown, proving he too has a little bit of that amateur wrestling background. And that he just can't counter the Russian leg sweep. Jibba the Gent doing enough damage to take the wind out of Johnny Blue. A couple clotheslines land and uses the momentum of Johnny Blue rebounding from the ropes to give him a backbreaker. And that's a spear. That's a spear, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Blue shows the difference between a double leg takedown and a spear tonight, putting the shoulder all the way through, but it's not enough. The referee's at 2. Johnny Blue, what you gonna do? Jibba the Gent, the redneck, is not giving up that easy. Will it be the powerbomb? Or will it be the Russian leg sweep? We know that's the story of the fight tonight. He can't counter. And look who else is going back to moves he knows Jibba can't counter. Those leg kicks. Comboing it up with something different this time. The Indian Deathlock was locked in. Now he just goes for a nice old stomp on the back of the knee. And there it is, the House of Blues going down. And there it is, Sugar on the ringside, giving her man exactly what he needs, a little bit of support, but he needed a little bit more weight on the right shoulder. Jibba the Gent getting that right shoulder up, referee world class. Catching that shoulder. This is the championship match. You cannot miss a single step, or of course, people will haunt you in your actual life. Those referees, so much pressure on them. So much pressure. And right now, Johnny Blue doing the smart thing, honestly. Getting out of the ring to take a breather. Putting the ropes between him and Jibba so he can take that breather without worrying about Jibba sneaking up on him. But what does it matter when the jawbreaker comes out? Jibba using his head, using that redneck head, but now he's using those Jibba jabs. The southpaw stance. Southpaw stance from Jibba, and it looks like Johnny Blue's having a little bit of trouble seeing where he is. Double axe handle to the lower lumbar. Jibba the Gent looking for the goal. There it is. You see, these characters know what's going on here. A shot to the lower lumbar is definitely the way to win. Later on tonight, main event. Solo season Universal title on the line. In a amazing turn of events. And there it is. The crossface. The crossface. And look who learned how to get out of the crossface torture rack. Johnny Blue using that free arm to throw elbows. 3 very precise elbows, freeing himself, but the turnbuckle doing some damage to him. The big man clearly hurt. Will Sugar get involved? We know that Johnny Blue doesn't like to get her involved. And Jibba the Gent in their previous match jumped off the turnbuckle to the outside. There's that Russian leg sweep. Jibba the Gent jumped off the turnbuckle. He didn't care if Sugar was there or not. Johnny Blue saved her woman, saved his lady by catching that grown man out of the air and slamming him down with maximum force. Unfortunately, he still lost that match, and right now he's losing the battle to the Russian leg sweep. It looks like Jibba did his homework and he found out where Johnny Blue's weakness is, and it's that Russian leg sweep. Taking the wind out of him allows him to do a little bit more damage, different variations and moves there. Furious forearm to the back. Headbutt to the sternum right there. That shot that always has been kind of held high regard in boxing. Champion guy hit him in the sternum. Jibba the Jet knowing why he's slamming his head. Ref, is that legal? Oh my God, the referee has to get involved. He will not stop slamming his head. Oh my God, Jibba tired himself out from slamming his head, and he tries his kill. Oh God, the ref has to get involved. You have to talk to him. Stop this. Oh my God, he's trying to rip the dreads out. And that's where the champion draws the line. You can bang my brain around until it liquefies and comes out my ears, but don't you ever try to touch the dreads. Johnny Blue locking in a very, very high level submission, throwing on a pin. The referee can't even believe it himself. The shoulders are down. Jibba kicks out with his leg strength there. He may not have much strength left in his arms. And if he doesn't, he's not going to be able to stop this powerbomb. And he clearly doesn't have it. The House of Blues comes crashing down on Jibba the Jet. The referee's right there to see it happen. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Blue is the Interplanetary champion. Boost to the White Mermaid Planet. That's right. So if you don't know what the Interplanetary Championship does, it gives your planet that you're from and everyone else from that planet a boost. So Interplanetary Champion was J-Wall. That means Red Lion Planet got a huge boost. Right now, White Mermaid Planet's very own Johnny Blue holding that title, giving me a boost, giving Max a boost. Moondog Rex. Let's go. Johnny Blue. You cannot, ladies and gentlemen, doubt the man. Had his head slammed at least 12 times. This could have been considered a hardcore match. The referee not getting involved, letting the men fight it out. Somehow, some way, countering that crossface torture rack. Countering the Jibba Jabs. Using the House of Blues powerbomb. Basement level. Bringing him all the way down to his foundation, Jibba the Jet. And it looks like he grabs a mic. He's partying, ladies and gentlemen. It's his own song. He's jamming to his own song.
There seems to be a misconception around here about who God is. We have our lords. We have our Jesus in a cage, and we got a Jibba that likes to run gibberish. There's only one God, and I'm gonna expose all of you and let y'all know that there's only one. And Jibba, you are in my way, on my way to take out all comers who think they are gods. They're nothing but false gods. I'm sending out a challenge to anyone who thinks they're man enough, bold enough, and bad enough to step up to the realm of the blue.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, the promo by the winner, Interplanetary Champion, challenging the entire universe to a fight. Who will step up next? Jibba the Gent, unfortunately, just a stepping stone. Just in the, oh my God, and look at this guy. He is enjoying himself, and as he should. Interplanetary champion, giving the entire White Mermaid planet a boost. The man is a treasure. Johnny Blue, using that House of Blues powerbomb. But coming up next, two new talents that we have been waiting on for quite some time. Ebola, Zaire Gaming on Twitch, and of course, long awaited Brandon Farrell, accompanied by Play. Ladies and gentlemen, DOA dead on arrival.
671 pounds,
These three gentlemen are fierce. The rumors are circulating. What is going to happen now that the entire DOA crew is together, dead on arrival? Plague trying to capture that coveted first win, first match, first win. You know, everybody wants to win their first match, but in the solo season universe, you've got such a seriously stacked talent pool. You're swimming with sharks of all likes and types. Jibba the Gent showing that you can be the champion at any time. You just got to be on your game, and tonight Johnny Blue's figuring out how to counter that crossface. But he couldn't figure out how to counter that Russian leg sweep. Jibba the Gent doing very well on his homework, but it just wasn't enough to get the job done. In subsequent promo, oh my goodness, what a promo. There's only one God, there's only one interplanetary champion. Jesus Cage is our Universal Champion, SSU Universal Champion, the Ultimate Champion. Unfortunately, we haven't heard much from him. He gave a live promo on his YouTube page explaining the absence, and so tonight, rumor has it that Mom Dukes, the general manager, is going to be forcing him to fight in a title contention. We do not know the stipulations. We do not know. But I do believe when the universe gets a little out of hand, Mom Dukes, the general manager, steps in, supersedes that solo season universal title at sometimes. And honestly, right now, she doesn't have to supersede anything. Jesus Cage, unfortunately, absent. Using that Money in the Bank and then taking a vacation. But right now, you can't take a vacation. Oh my goodness. Plague using a clothesline to put Wild Kyle on his back. On the opposite side of DOA, we've got the brothers. The estranged sons of Stone Cold. That's right, the Black Stone Cold, Jeremy Cole Austin. And of course, his brother, TRL, the Redneck Luchador. Let's see what happens when the 316 brothers come and start hitting you with stunners. Ask Ebola, he literally just caught a stunner in the opening moments of this match. What kind of game? I didn't give them finishers. How in the hell did he get a finisher off rip, stunning Ebola Zaire? Welcome to the universe. Now you've got to think this is going to be Ebola Zaire's and Brandon Farrell right now throwing Wild Kyle over the top of the ropes. Both of their first matches in the solo season universe, but right now getting the fingers to his face, middle fingers out, inappropriate from the Redneck Luchador. Now, of course, the storyline between Jeremy Cole Austin and his brother, the Redneck Luchador, they're estranged sons. That's right, the Black Stone Cold Jeremy Cole Austin right now in the corner fighting Ebola, and Redneck Luchador stomping the arm of Plague with that mask on. Both sons found during Stone Cold's world tours, if you will. Of course, the Redneck Luchador, Spanish, in his luchador style, accompanied by a series of moves he acquired from his father, So will we see that luchador stunner tonight? We've already seen Jeremy Cole Austin use that stunner early on Ebola Zaire, the man he's in there twisting the neck of right now. Takes a second to taunt to the crowd, taunts to use the season few before he goes for the pin. The pressure is building. Will Brandon Farrell be able to make the save? He doesn't have to, and all three of the DOA members are in the ring right now. Jeremy Cole Austin and his brother, 2v3. Will they be able to... Oh no. This is the electric face buster. Electric chair drop face buster, and it's going to have to be a save, or that's going to uses all of his strength to lift up the redneck luchador, and the big boot actually drops Jeremy Cole Austin. Brandon Farrell, he's an absolute animal, and he's lining up something fierce. Plague trying to save his partner from... And it doesn't matter. Jeremy Cole Austin finds a way to counter, and he throws that loud through Dez Prez so properly that 316 punches. The referee right there doesn't look like he was out. No, those, and the big swing, ladies and gentlemen, the big swing. What is going on over there? What is going on? The big swing. Why is everybody? They stopped the match. The referee is on point tonight. I told you the referee is everything. If you didn't see it, Ebola Zaire was hit with brass knuckles by Wild Kyle. And it looks like Mom Dukes is coming to the ring. This is it. See, let's listen into Mom Dukes. This is just unacceptable. Now, I don't want to be rude. You guys don't see me much, so I guess I should introduce myself again. I am Mom Dukes, the general manager of the Solo Season Universe, the queen of the Four Corners, the Duke of Drama, the Duchess of Damage. And now that we've got the introductions out of the way, I'm here to provide you the season feud with a bit of news that's going to change your outlook on this pay-per-view. I mean, we didn't pay our money to Patreon for nothing, did we? The main event. Yes. Let's talk about the main event. Jesus Cage, you haven't made a single comment since getting that belt around your waist, and that doesn't sit well with me at all. So tonight, you'll be in a fatal four-way. Not against any talents. Humble. Yes. Savage Spike. And how about Weapon B? That's right. The Spider. The Web Master himself. And how about you, Jay Savage? And Max, how about you? Pick a partner. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Mom Dukes has something in store. It looks like she's not even going to announce it to the crowd. She's going to the back. Oh my God. She doesn't announce it to the crowd. She literally goes to the back, drags the contestants who have had so much beef. Jay Savage attacking Weapon X in his home, and like episodes past, Mom Dukes drags Jay Savage to the ring to face his enemy fair and square. But tonight, it seems that they will have an advantage of sorts. Jay Savage and Max Maximus fresh, and they're the champions. Lord British fresh, and he's a champion. And he also gets a boost from B.A. Becca. Becca gives him a boost because she manages him. Solo Season Ladies Triple Crown Championship gives him a boost. So these three guys have major boosts right now. And the Interplanetary Champion gives Jay Savage and Max a boost. So this is absolutely insane. And speaking of insane, look at my man Lord British go.
And their partner,
Mom Dukes tonight, though, dragging out.
Weighing in at
I mean, why would she pick Jibba?
269 pounds,
Can we get confirmation? Was there a reason why Mom Dukes picked Jibba? There was. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there is confirmation. Jibba was chosen by David Fair himself. That's right, in the comment section of a birthday post. David Fair said, "Give me these three." And it looks like Mom Dukes tonight is gonna put these three men against their three rivals here tonight for your entertainment. The pay-per-view of a lifetime FASTLANE to WrestleMania. Three rivals in the ring with their arch enemies, all with 6 ways of evil. You can combine it. Even if Jay Savage were to fight Jay Wall, what a fight. But of course, Lord British is his arch enemy. Weapon X and Jay Savage have beef. I mean, Maxi Pad, super disrespectful name. I know Max Maximus wants to get his hands on Weapon X. And of course, Jibba the Gent, the man of attrition. He's won the Royal Rumble. He's beaten multiple people at one time before. Will he be able to find the strength, muster the strength to rally for this man right here who believes in him so much, pulling up in the lowrider for the culture? Weapon X, ladies and gentlemen. Weapon X. Look at the flames on that hot car. Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Lion Planet's leader, the Bloodline, the Blood Brothers. Let's go. Weapon X made Dylan Felion, aka Afro Samurai, cut his hair. There's so many things he did as a champion that shaped the SSU into what it is today. Is it for better or is it for worse? It depends on who you ask. J-Wall, Lord British, major beef. J-Wall, actually, if you remember in the previous episode, Lord British cut a promo after Jay Savage walked out of the ring about Weapon X and his treachery. I mean, was there some kind of craziness going on? Or did we just make up something in our mind? I mean, he was clearly injured. Humble took the belt from him not too long after that. So it's not like there wasn't damage done. Lord British clearly had done damage to Weapon X. It was just Weapon X had a really solid game plan, and he stuck to it. Right now, will his game plan turn out to be okay? Will his trust in Jibba the Gent, a man who hasn't commented on the YouTube, but has such a strong presence here because his music is banging. Ladies and gentlemen, Jibba the Gent on YouTube right now. Of course, the music you hear is all from right here in-house tonight at the pay-per-view. You'll hear a mixture. Since the audio can be done perfectly, since everything can be done perfectly, you guys don't understand, lives are really difficult, and sometimes that's why you might not hear me here and there. You know, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No more talking about me. Let's talk about it. Jay Savage and Jay Wall going at each other, and there it is. Oh, look at the trash talk already. The lower kick to the shin there. It's not really a traditional Jay Savage start. You get to see that Southern light suplex, that ankle pick, or something of the sort. But today, starting very aggressive, kicking Jay Wall right in that lower leg, going low. I think Jay Wall wasn't expecting it. And look at this, Jay Savage not using his partners right now. Throws him to the a corner away from his tag team partners. And And Dustin Nail, yes, clearly he wants to do this by himself. He wants to do some damage to J-Wall. Talking a little bit of trash in the comment section. Has J-Wall? Yes, he has. But he backs it up with a neck breaker. Stomp to the face. Jay Savage better figure it out. We know once J-Wall gets on the roll, he can burn it down. Make sure, guys, please, that you like, you share, and you comment. Of course, comments are currency here. If you don't comment, your character won't make it. But also, traffic to the site is everything. If you guys want me to stay on here, if you guys think I'm a good show, if you guys really think I'm a good show, and of course, let's just talk sometimes about, hey, your lives don't work sometimes. Like, we're growing. Like, I'm literally doing this out of my basement, and Vince McMahon has issues with it. Come on, maybe you guys don't watch Raw SmackDown on a pay-per-view, $30, $60 pay-per-view, and it goes black for a second. You know what I mean? Don't know what's happening. Come on, listen. I love you guys to death. I try my hardest to do everything I can for you, the season viewing right now. In the ring, 3 of the greatest versus 3 of the greatest. 6 great talents. It depends on what line you've drawn and which side you're on. The culture, David Fair and Jay Wall, Jibba the Jet clearly on that side, and on the other end, we've got Lord British, the Green Goat Planet, mixing up with White Mermaid's very own Max Maximus, the Savage Squad, and that's Jay Savage there looking so good with the hair long, the outfit amazing. But Jay Wall, who cares? He's not looking at anything that has to do with Jay Savage's outfit. He's looking at Weapon X, his tag team partner. Throw Max Maximus to the center of the ring so he can't grab the ropes while he lays on a submission. Tearing up the biceps, tearing up the pecs. Now he's tearing up the back. And there it is. Jay Savage's Ric Flair style swag. I believe he's mocking Jay Savage. Getting attacked at his home, Jay Savage just kept dancing, doing that Ric Flair dance, that trademark Ric Flair. Kept getting him in trouble too. Too much dancing, and didn't really turn out. Jay Savage kicked him in the face, basically knocked him out. Later on that day, Jay Savage was in the building. Weapon X found out through Jay Wall, his partner, and they met each other in an amazing fight backstage. I cannot believe it. Oh, Max Maximus is a fool, you hear me? Max is a fool. He's tooting up the band. He saw the culture cutter coming, and he absolutely disrespected it, playing that trumpet. Shout out my man Max. Oh, Lord British, too big. Weapon X trying to hit that crossbody. Oh, and he's smart. Do you hear me? He is smart. Weapon X knows exactly how to attack Lord British, who's done his homework. The longest reigning solo season Universal Champion. Lord British's enemy, Weapon X. The man with the afro. The man who's in control of this match. Jay Savage, will he get involved? No, Jay Savage literally backs off and lets it happen. The culture cutter. He allows Lord British. He stands next to his partner, and the alpha male's kind of leaving Lord British on his own there to go up against Weapon X, David Fair, or was this kind of an agreement? The way he walked away, there's only one of two things. It could be an agreement between the three that they want to prove something to each of these opponents. Lord British definitely has something to prove to Weapon X, and he better kick out of this. Triple suplex from my main man. Oh man, yo, Weapon X isn't playing tonight. That triple suplex, we don't see that from him a lot, but he whips it out for Lord British, and Lord British is absolutely KO'd right now, bro. He has no beautiful variation of an assisted suplex there. Jay Wall helping his body crash to the mat. by putting pressure on the legs as Weapon X slams the top torso down. I mean, these guys are clever. Kick to the... What is he doing? This can't... Jay Wall just stole Lord British's move. No way. Jay Wall disrespectful. This is the headbutt to the lower lumbar, but it doesn't do enough damage because he is not the solo season UFO flying object like Lord British. Now that lower lumbar headbutt is lethal. And I'm going to tell you right now, look how much damage it's done to Lord British. He's hurt. Jay Wall really stealing moves now. He's the type of guy that can adapt. He stole the belly-to-belly from Johnny Blue. And now he's used Lord British, his enemies, his rival. He's used his own move against him. The tables have turned. Will Lord British be able to recover from his own signature style? Will he be able to throw it and land it? Because again, him being the UFO champion, it has 100% stat damage. So, but right now, Lord British is down. He's down. He's not moving. The lower lumbar is how you injure somebody in this game, and that's why Lord British is so smart to use it. And he ducks that stomp from Jay Wall, able to absorb the forearm to the back, but that subsequent Irish whip to the corner, and he doesn't do that. No, what is this? Tornado DDT from that mid rope. Lord British is hurt, crawling away from Jay Wall, and here it is, wall to wall. The walls of Jay Wall. Oh, and they're not sturdy enough. They come crashing down. Lord British using that amazing strength. Clearly his biceps are a little bit stronger and bigger there, thanks to his Patreon boost. His character clearly having a bit more stamina and strength. And he doesn't have much of it left, and he uses it to assist Max Maximus in a hard Irish whip, and Max combos up with a few other moves. Will he go for the finish here? He's got Jay Wall isolated in the corner. Lord British is damaged. Jibba the Gent, we haven't seen much of him. Oh, and yes, that's smart tag team. Oh my God. Let's go. He didn't even wait 1 second. Jay Wall's gonna get triple powerbomb. The referee's holding Jibba and Weapon X back. Oh my goodness. This is insane. And he can't hold Jibba back anymore. This is a good karate move. Oh my God, yo! Look at Jay Savage and Max go. They are the best tag team in the damn world. I don't care what planet you're on. This is artificial intelligence based on your comments, and let me say, that was the most awesome show of tag team. Like, the fluidity I've ever seen. Triple powerbomb. Awesome breakdancing moves while hitting suplexes. Even Weapon X shows his respect there. Doesn't throw any punches. Lets Jay Wall counter for himself and regain his respect and composure. Will this be a disrespectful count out tonight? Jay Wall kind of making a mistake there. The ladies' man is not for play. Grabbing onto the hair as the referee counts. Will they get the hint? No one wants to see this end in a bitter countout. And Jay Wall gets the tag. Max decides not to go and tag his partner, and Lord British also looking still a bit tired. He took quite the whooping there. And now Jay Savage looking for the tag. Jibba the Gent, though, again losing to Johnny Blue earlier tonight. And he jumps right in there and throws everything he has at Max. And those Jibba jabs, those southpaw jabs, are striking him right in that face that the ladies love so much. And he is down. Is this going to be the crossface? Jibba going all out early. Beautiful single leg takedown right there. And Max retaliates. Maximum flatliner. It has to be. It is. He wraps up the arm. Carefully lines it up. It's very much like a reversed Russian leg sweep that he used against Johnny Brood many times in their match. And it doesn't need to be countered. Oh, this is the thing about the White Mermaid Planet. We get our specials so fast. We can do this. He shows that his White Mermaid ability. Let's go. White Mermaid Planet boost. White Mermaid Planet ability. That is the number one reason why we're the best talents ever. Oh. I'm going to say that I'm a bit disappointed, but wow. Jibba the Jet kicking out of 2 maximum flatliners, showing the truth about the White Mermaid Planet's boost. Now, 4 planets, each planet has their own legendary base stat. So if your character is coming from the Green Goat planet, like my man, for British, you're going to have legendary stamina. If you're coming from J-Wall and Red Lion, you've got legendary arm strength. Everything you do, clotheslines, cutters, punches, strength upgraded. Black Scorpion. Oh, this is at the lower lumbar headbutt. And the referee sees the difference. And he doesn't wait for a second. He doesn't wait for a second to go right into the Liverpool Slam center of the ring. Weapon X taking out the referee. Oh my God. Bodies on bodies right now. Absolutely a catastrophe. It is hard to look at. The carnage. Referee is down. The respected referee. He's been doing so good tonight. And Jay Savage has to understand he can do all this damage he wants, but he has to stir the referee. And he does just that right there. Able to really just wait it out. That methodic pace. Oh, he's won before with that. We've seen Jay Savage slam people's face before, and I think that was kind of a callback to Johnny Brew and Jibba the Gent's match earlier tonight, when he was slamming Johnny Blue's head on the mat multiple times. It had to have been almost a dozen times. Combination of 3, so 3 times 12. It's absolutely insane that any human being could take that much damage. Oh, and Jay Savage showing some squat strength. Putting Jibba in the air. Oh, these tag team champions are amazing. Catching them out the air and bringing them down. And there it is, ladies. Love that kick. That's the name of it. Ladies love that kick. No, this is just insane. This is just insane. White Mermaid Planet. And Max just showing off that flatliner tonight. It is lethal. Jibba has to get out of here. He is the weaker. No, he's right there. He's covered up. Oh, and Lord British grabs onto J-Wall's shirt just enough to slow him down. J-Wall trying his damnedest to run to the other side of the 4 corners. His lower lumbar headbutt. Look at this. Boom. Totally different. Right into the Liverpool Slam. Mangled him. Weapon X knew exactly what to do. Had to save the young man. Jibba the Gent exploited tonight. Jibba the Gent, the weakness of the bloodline tonight. The Red Lion Planet's very own David Fair using his faith in Jibba the Gent tonight. And it unfortunately backfired a bit. Mom Dukes, the general manager, trying to corral the drama. Trying to give you, the season few, an amazing match, and that's what that was. I mean, you just have to give it to the tag team champions. They're good together, but we all know Weapon X is going to want Jay Savage on. One-on-one. We all know.
Women's Championship.
How much longer can Jay Savage run away or hide behind his friends? He'll have to at some point figure out what was going on with his microphone early in the show tonight. There was a pretty big mix-up with Weapon. I don't know if that was something that had to do with Mom Dukes and the general manager, if that had to do with Weapon X, but Jay Savage was not able to speak his truth to open the show, and he had to fight it out tonight. And really, the story was about Max Maximus and that Maximum Flatliner. Jay Wall stealing the Lord British lower lumbar headbutt, but that it just wasn't the same. Jibba the Jet already damaged from that huge power bomb from Johnny Blue, and now the lower lumbar headbutt. I mean, he was barely moving after that. Emerald Flosion was bad, and Max jumped in there, kicked him with that ladies love that kick Maximum Flatliner combo. I mean, guys, the tag team champions are there for a reason. Will Weapon X be able to dethrone the champs? Will they be able to find a way? Or will it be? Truth be told, they're just the best tag team ever. And on the other hand, Weapon X can get Jay Savage to come out of the tag team division. You know, maybe he'll go over there and start fighting him one-on-one. I mean, he's met him at his home. Literally went to his home on his doorstep. He's not afraid to fight him one-on-one, clearly. Anywhere, anytime, I think, is going to be kind of the thing here. Jay Savage, he met him at his home. He's not afraid to fight him, clearly. He's not afraid to fight him, but I think it's on his terms. I think that's really what it is. Jay Savage is not going to fight Weapon X on Weapon X's terms. I think Jay Savage wants to fight Weapon X on his terms. Unfortunately, we didn't get to hear that tonight. Who cut his mic? Was it truly an audio mess up? Like, what happened? Who knows? Also, you got to be real. Weapon X is going to have a hard time with that solo season universal title, beating the tag team champions who get a boost when they're together. Interplanetary boost thanks to Johnny Blue. And Lord British showed that B.A. Becca in that Triple Crown right there is a huge boost. He is a monster. And of course, on top of that, Lord British has the Patreon boost. That's right, guys. $3 gets you that Purple Koi membership. The main event tonight, we've already heard Mom Dukes talk about it. Fatal 4-way. Who's going to be the champion after this pay-per-view? Jesus Cage? Will he be able to somehow pull off a miracle? Will it be Savage Spike? Weapon B? Two talents that have been raising hell in the talent pool for many an episode. And I think everyone respects the fact that Mom Dukes is noticed and is willing to put them on the greatest mountain of all time, the Solo Season Universal Mountain. Will they get their names on that prestigious list? Or will it be Humble Among getting his revenge on the man who cashed in his money in the bank, aka the Drama's Real Briefcase, the $1 Million Man, Jesus Cage, the USS champion. I mean SSU. That was backwards. Dyslexia. In the ring right now again, B.A. Becca as Lord British's lady there, manager.
Introducing the challenger.
But this woman right here
from New
has
York,
also been causing trouble. Kaiva Haas, ladies and gentlemen, has been causing major trouble within the division. I mean, major trouble.
The champion.
But the champion is the champion for a reason. Her size, her tenacity,
women's champion,
the Triple Crown boost.
Becca.
What an uphill battle Kaiva Haas has tonight against B.A. Becca. Badass Becca, ladies and gentlemen. The referee holds that title. Kaiva Haas notices what's at stake You can feel the air change. These ladies are going to take it to a different level. You know it. I know it. The animations of the ladies can be a little different. So let's see what they got tonight. Kaiva Haas, aggressive as always. And somehow she gets the big woman in a headlock. And there's just no way she can hold that. Yep, there's no way she's holding B.A. Becca back. There's no way she's holding that much strength back. And duck under, 1 foot drop kick, Irish whip. She's all over the place right now. This is crazy. Fall away slam, and she gets a pretty good distance. Kaiva Haas goes flying. More of a flyaway slam. She tossed her there. That was a good amount of distance. Kaiva Haas bouncing back pretty well. Irish whip of her own. Knowing she can't pick up the big woman, goes for a dragon tail leg whip. I mean, this is good wrestling from her. And she didn't have to pick her up there. Lowered the head of B.A. Becca enough to use that fulcrum point of where their shoulders meet. Throwing her right over the top. That's good wrestling. Working that leg. B.A. Becca feeling the pain early. Attacking the knee, the leg. I mean, that really twists all the joints. It's just Kaiva Haas's way. Looks for a weakness. Exploits it. Oh, man. She tries to get a big strike in, but B.A. Becca is a striking expert. She is a stylish wrestler, to say the least. I mean, she's got slams. She's got the strength. We've seen the fall-away slam. But really, she's got hands. You know, she got hands, she got feet, she can kick, she can punch, uppercut, elbow, knees, hip attacks. I mean, B.A. Becca is the champion because she can do it all. And on top of that, she's bigger than most of the female division. She's huge. Let's just be real. This is it. This might... No, actually, look at Kaiva Haas showing her resiliency, not even waiting for a breather, and goes for a belly-to-belly. Big woman just got picked up by Kaiva Haas. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. And I think B.A. Becca is too, and she's finally putting the pedal to the metal here. The gas is all the way down. B.A. Becca, there it is. She sees that Kaiva Haas is no joke, and she starts bringing out the big moves here. The big moves. She's telling Kaiva Haas to get up, but Kaiva Haas doesn't hear her. She doesn't hear her. Oh, what? Who'd have think she even could do that? Her and Corona off the top, bro. There's no way she does another one. There's no way. No. She missed it. Oh, she was going for that beautiful high-risk maneuver, and she risked it. Kaiva Haas going for her finisher, the Haas and toss, but it just gets countered. These ladies got each other's number. Who's gonna finish the 1, 2, 3, 2? Oh, throwing elbows. Like, are you serious? Clearly, this pay-per-view has people's mind on women. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to finish up these matches, go to part 2 on Patreon. It's free. That's right, guys. I'll see you on Patreon. Stay seasoned. And, of course, please like the video.